Hello, this is Seth Burkholz with Blend Precisely for number 83, the Blend Precisely weekly updates. So this week, I thought I'd talk about our roadmap. We have a continuing process of adding more goodies for you all the time, but I think we want a little bit of feedback from you, if you can. So with that, let me start with number one. We've had a few requests to improve the printing. Let me share screen here. Still getting used to the technology here. 1 second. And share. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully you can see my screen. So I've got a recipe up here, anti-aging face wash. And here's the PDF that you get when you click the print button. So a number of people said, hey, I want to be able to print certain things, like you may not want to share cost information with a client or something, so you wouldn't want to print out this section. So picking and choosing what to do, that's definitely on the roadmap and not terribly difficult to do, but let me know if that's one that interests you. Another one that's somewhat related is to create an invoice. So if you have a client, you would probably want to have something like your photo and a little bit about you. And we don't currently provide enough ways for you to add in your profile or something that you would put on an invoice. So let us know if you want that kind of thing. So an invoice would look quite a bit different. This printout is simply, here's what your formulation has in it and costs and that kind of thing. But there's nothing like, here's the shipping address, send money to this IBAN number, various other things that would be useful for that use case. So let's see, what's next? Number 3 is advanced filtering. So currently, when you're looking at all of the ingredients and you're trying to search for something, say lavender, you get this table view. Sorry for the layout. This is a work still in progress. This is not yet live on the server. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. You can analyze just your, or look up just your ingredients and adjust the currency, price, quantity, unit, and this sort of thing. But what's missing is better filtering. And let me show you what I'm cooking up here. And I have this little go to advanced search link. And with this, you can search for something, say, I want lavender, and I want it to be from Blend Precisely. This is a little bit cheating because I know what we have. And I want maybe something like, not the plant family, but maybe a plant part. Like, I have no idea what this would be. But in this case, there are no flowers. But there's, as you can see, you can go from a broad wish for something and slowly narrow it down to what you would like. So that's coming. And what we're adding in here, which is something we don't have currently, are therapeutic properties, which you as aromatherapists would probably want to know. If you're looking for a certain therapeutic property, you would see all of the ingredients that have that as a property. So hopefully that will be useful. And let's see, number 4, make it easier to add ingredients, right? So currently we give you 2 ways to add ingredients. One is this pop-up where you just fill it out. And this is nice. It's a little bit confusing. just because of some of the terminology, we need to clean this up and make it more obvious and easy. And the other way is to simply upload a spreadsheet that has been pre-populated. And if you've been using Blend Precisely for a while, you know what that is. I'm not going to go into the spreadsheet too much, but let's see, where did that go? This is essentially what it looks like, and you just fill in the little bits in the yellow fields for the things that are required to be recognized in the system, and then you just upload it. All right, so let's see, how do I get back to where I was here? No. Okay, bring all to the front. Apologize for my lack of expertise with all of this. I may need to call in the cavalry here shortly. Blend Precisely, blend costing. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, here we are. All right. So there needs to be a way for you to do this easier. And thanks to Jackie, one of her comments about this was, well, you already show all these ingredients that we've compiled from the universe of aromatherapy, and we've created an average price for organic high quality oils. And it's useful if you just want to get in and play around. But at some point, you're going to want to say, okay, well, I bought 20 ounces or whatever quantity of something from plant therapy, and I need to import that into the system. So an easier, better way would be to say, I want to copy what you see here, and then just modify and then make them your own, and then modify the currency, price, quantity, and whatever it would be that you would do in the spreadsheet or in other place. And I think that'd be a lot faster and easy for you, but let me know. By the way, we'll have a list after the live is done, and we'll attach it and put it into the Facebook group so you can comment on it. Okay, so let's see, number 5. Let's see, we already covered that. That was the expanded profile for putting on invoices and whatnot. Number 6 is client management. So Blend Precisely is a good tool for just kind of gathering things together, safety information, endangered plants, and costing and packaging, and showing you a lot of the nuts and bolts of what's going on. But one of the things that's kind of missing as a business tool is to say, well, I am creating this formulation and I want this to go to this client. There's nothing in the app currently that says anything about a client. So if we add that in, you can add them, delete them, and associate, send information to them, and kind of have an ongoing conversation. There's a number of external tools that do that, and we've looked at integrating third-party apps to do this, and we may do that still, but in some way we need to get client connections in here. So that's number 6. Let me know if you like that one. 7. Oh, here's a good one. Backing up your information. So if, God forbid, anything disastrous should happen to the infrastructure at Blend Precisely, this happens even at very large corporations, you would need a way to say, okay, I want to back up all of my data and have it on hand in the case that anything like that happens, because you put a lot of work, a lot of time and effort into your creations, and I would hate to force you to go and write them down and duplicate them somewhere else just because you don't have a way to back them up. And the flip side of backing up is restoring. So I'd like to give you the ability to back up what you have, and if you lose it, if you want to share the information, if you want to restore it in a different account, you could simply upload the information and restore it. So that's number 7. Number 8 is recipe sharing, or as we call it in blend precisely, formulations or blends. So sometimes you want to share a formulation with somebody else you're working with, or if you are a group of people in one small company, you can say, hey, take a look at this recipe and just share it with somebody by email, or if they're in the system, send it within to another user of the Blend Precisely app. So that one's intriguing, and not sure how high that is on your list of priorities, but let me know. Number 9, right? So selecting recipes by category. So we have this section for categories currently, but we don't really present the recipes in any kind of categorized fashion. So there's a number of very useful tricks for doing that would allow you to just organize your products. So that one seems fairly important, but that's coming. And number 10, one thing that we'd like to do is be more useful for everyone in general, and provide a link for a calendar of events. What's Hannah Tisserand doing? What's Leah doing? When is NAHA and AIA having a major event? We'd like to centralize that information in the app, just so it's all you need to do is click on it and see a calendar and what's coming up. We'd also like to supply some resources for business, for links to things like How Big is a Drop by Robert Tisserand, and other people, links to schools, main people that are authorities in the industry, that kind of thing. And that's it. So we have 10 major things that we're looking at doing. Let us know what you think, and happy blending. Nice talking to you. Bye.